Dr. Umar Johnson has been loving all of the attention that being super exposed by his ex-lovers have brought. But is all of this exposure possibly leading up to some charges? And not just charges regarding the FDMG fundraising efforts, but it seems like a lot of women, and it's rumored that some men, have some pretty serious things to say about the Cookie Monster's escapades. Was it always all consensual with every man and woman that this Cookie Monster has been nibbling on? It seems Dr. Umar may be headed to a different kind of court and not just over some frozen bank accounts.
Can I be honest with you?
You can be very honest.
Okay. Dr. Umar made me and then he told me he didn't want to talk about nothing.
What?
Now, this lady claims that she has intellectual disabilities and she was taken advantage of by Dr. Umar Johnson, a.k.a. the sexual Cookie Monster. It seems like everything isn't so consensual with the Prince of Pan Africanism and the Prince of Pan Smasherism.
Principal will be Tuesday. Third graders, their long day will be Wednesday. Fourth graders, their long day will be Thursday. Your students will be dropped off to their homes following the dinner and fireside chat with Dr. Umar Johnson. The fireside chat is a post-dinner activity where your sons and I will cuddle near the fireside, where your sons and I will cuddle near the fireside, where your sons and I will cuddle.
What?
What did you say about a shocker? What you talking about?
I'm talking about the fingers.
Now, this is Miss Siobhan Stone talking to Lynn in Honor. She claims that her and Umar Johnson were having consensual sexual interaction. And he took her hand, which she was not willing to do, but he took her hand and forced her to finger his rear end. And she claimed she had acrylic nails on, and that was not something that she wanted to do.
Him with the fingers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of the terminology. I even the first time I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm trying to find ways to bring that too, because that wasn't his. If a man did not want that would be his first go-to. You know what I'm saying? That would be something that they would, and it's nothing wrong with it. We were in a private setting as consensual adults. Mm-hmm. It's just not something that I wanted to do because I wear acrylics most of the time. I wear nails, and I'm just, like I said, I'm OCD about stuff. But it was, we made things work, but he just, I don't know. He's got problems.
Okay. So you said
he put his hand back, like he took his hand and moved my hand there. I didn't offer that. Like, I didn't want to try something that somebody is not, especially that's a thing, different men, different situations, I guess. I don't know. But he moved my hand there. With
the acrylics?
Yeah. Yep, they didn't last long. No.
All right, let's move on. You don't know forward, and there's been women that's come forward now. They've told me their stories offline, wherein they didn't want me to go public with it. They want to keep their anonymity, and they don't want it to be spoken about publicly. And I always honor that, no matter what. Horror stories, people have no clue. That's what people say. Why you go so hard at Umar? Well, you don't know. You don't know what I know. I mean, this guy, he's diabolical. Okay, he's evil. Real talk. And I don't like talking like that. See? But he's an evil person. And if you guys knew the stories that I'm not at liberty to speak about here, then you guys will understand why I go so hard at Umar and why I will continue to do so. Real talk. And I hope that there will be women at some point who are comfortable enough, whenever in your own time, when you're comfortable enough, if you ever get to that point, to come in onto my platform, and you're welcome to share your story here on my platform. It's a safe space, and I've been telling people, that's another thing real quick. There've been people that say, well, why would you? Why don't you ask them this question, or why don't you push back on this? That's not my job. That's not my job. My job is to create a safe place to where they feel comfortable, right, to tell their story. I'm not here to intimidate them through critical, going at them critically. In other words, like interrogating them. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to allow these women to share their stories and do it comfortably. And if people don't understand that and they're not with it, well, get the fuck on. Real talk. Because it ain't about you. I can give a shit. See, it's about all these victims out here. Real talk. I'm not here to interrogate victims of Umar. I'm here to give them an opportunity to shine their light on Umar's bum ass so that he will retreat like the coward that he is, because darkness always concedes to the light. Real talk. People have no idea how evil this guy is.
There are women who have formed a cult-like following behind Umar Johnson, and they're willing to attack anyone who comes forward. But they're not going to be able to stop everyone who's willing to come forward and share their stories about their experiences with Umar Johnson. This is Anaya A. from the Anaya A. Show. She had a relationship with Dr. Umar Johnson, even though she says it didn't turn sexual. But there are a lot of women who are attacking her online because of her coming forward and sharing her story.
That literally talks. Go on his Facebook page. Our video clip, I've posted it on my social media. He literally, what do you know about his type? Are you his type? I don't even want to argue with you, but you're so ridiculous. I've kissed him live on social media, on his cheek, not on his mouth. Like, we have like this weird little sordid thing that we've been doing for over like 10 years, 11 years. He likes, yeah, okay. You're saying he likes pretty women. I'm beautiful, and whatever. It's all in the eye of the beholder. And obviously, you're a weirdo. Live for Carrie. I live for Carrie. Whoever you are. I think you're the one who let me know that Dr. Umar even posted our messages on his page. And I appreciate you for that. I really do, because it entertains me. Because what you women that are after him don't realize is men can look at somebody like myself, men could look at anybody and really have a thing for them. Plenty of women have kissed him on the cheek. So, but why are you arguing with me, you weirdo? Like, at the end of the day, you're weird. Like, honestly. He had me on his live. He didn't have you on his live. I live for Carrie, right? He didn't have you on his live. He had me on his live. We had over 20,000 hits on one live, and he had like 5,000 people watching like within seconds, because at the end of the day, he was like literally showing me off. I wasn't showing him off. I've shown him off on my page many a times, but he was showing me off, and he was showing off our conversation and what I feel like a good woman does for a good man that they love and that they want to have a relationship with. You literally lied and said he wanted to marry you. He did want to marry me. He literally said it. What is wrong with you?
So as people are publicly coming forward with their story, they have to face criticism and attack, accusing them of lying on Umar.
He did. He wanted to sleep with me first, and then he realized I'm not giving up the cookie like that, because I wanted to be in a relationship and I wanted to be married. A lot of you whores, like yourself, I live for Carrie, you're obviously a whore, right? Because you don't understand the dynamic of intellectual conversations and intellectual vibes and feelings that could possibly lead into something more. Women like you, more than likely, you're going to sit there and meet a man like Dr. Umar Johnson, and if he says, meet me in my hotel room, at 10 p.m., you're gonna go and then you're gonna fuck him. You're gonna sleep with him. He was recording and you were just there. What are you talking about? Oh my God, I'm not gonna argue anymore. This person is a psychopath. The man had me on his live. We've talked about marriage. Like, he literally off camera and I have spoken. We've already texted about it. It was something that we were talking heavily about. Unfortunately, I was kind of married at the time, but he understood after I broke it down to him that yes, I would have married him had he not been a whore. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I'm not going to keep arguing with you. Please, get away.
You will have their cult-like followers that are willing to do anything to protect their man. For example, this is a message that he posted on his site that apparently was texted to him by one of his groupies. Vonnie, referring to Siobhan Stone. Vonnie amping up because her allegations of your mom have been debunked. She was counting on that as being her ace and explanation for doing this. Mom is fine. Now what? 816 serves the Missouri side of Kansas City, and 913 serves the Kansas side. She told interviewer Storm Monroe, she lives in both Kansas side and Missouri side. And then he replied, I have her address. What is that supposed to mean, you have her address? Is that a way of intimidating someone who is coming forward with their story? Now, I don't know about you, but something tells me more victims coming forward and sharing their stories is not going to be the attention that Dr. Umar Johnson craves. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you're so motivated to do so. This is Wonders of a Black Woman.